sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today.
You one cool baby. Last day of kayak camp.
Yep.
You ready?
Yeah.
You excited?
Sure.
Sure. You're a man of few words.
Sure.
What are you doing today?
I'm going paddleboarding.
That'll be super cool.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite thing so far?
Probably kayaking, but I probably will change to paddleboarding.
Yeah. You think that you're gonna like that? Cool. Got Jackson off to kayak camp. Miley actually didn't go. She sometimes she just needs her mama, so that is perfectly fine. So she is actually home, so only Jackson went. And thank you, baby. We are getting ready to head to the park and play with some friends. Yes. So kids are eating some breakfast real quick. We got to get out the door. We're supposed to meet our friends in like 5 minutes. Oh, what happened? You got a boo-boo? You okay? Yeah. So, oh, what is that? Hang on. That was weird. She has like a rash or something. So anyways, that's what we're doing is so during the summer, we have been trying to get to the park earlier in the day to beat the heat. You don't beat the heat here. It's already, what is it? 82 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning. So anyways, we don't stay as long because of the heat as well, but we are going to go for a little bit. And then today is actually if you're wearing flip-flops, you can get a free smoothie. So we're going to do that after the park. What did you say?
I always wear my
Yeah, she heard me say, she's like, if you wear flip-flops, you get a free smoothie. She's like, but I always wear my flip-flops. Say Southern girl problems, huh?
Hey,
Guess who's here? He's so cute. She's like, I got so many people to look at. So cute. So we actually have my niece now. We are home from the park. We've actually been home for a little while. It is so hot, y'all. We stayed it was right at 2 hours, but the park was super crowded, blistering hot. We stayed underneath the pavilion. There was a slight breeze, so it wasn't like unbearable, but all the kids were like, can we please go? I came home and like immediately just like changed because just all the sweat. We needed to change and kind of cool down. And it ended up working out that we came home in time because my mom had called me to see if I could watch my niece because their babysitter fell through. So perfect timing. So we are keeping her. We were going to go do the smoothies, but it actually isn't. The free smoothies is available from 2 to 7 today. I didn't see that in the article that I read. I saw it on a Facebook post. I was like, oh, we will do that after the park. And a friend pointed out, Jessica, it's only from 2 to 7. I was like, oh, okay. I'm so glad that you told me. Because it would have been a bummer to drive all the way there and not get a free smoothie, especially with 11 kids. That would be an expensive bill. Could you imagine? Oh my goodness. Well, all 11 kids wouldn't get a smoothie, but you know what I'm saying. That's a lot of money. I'm going for the free smoothie. So I totally put on my pajama pants because we are just going to be vegging for the rest of the afternoon until it's time to go get those smoothies. It is so hot. We are just like hunkering down and just going to have a relaxing afternoon. I just got all the little ones down. Camden actually I laid him down as soon as we got back from the park. So he's been asleep for a bit, but getting the little kids, taking their nap, and when they wake up, we'll go get the smoothie. So anyways, I wanted to take a few minutes to update you guys on everything that's going on with the land and the house and all of that. I've had several of you guys ask me in the comments like, hey, do you have an update? What's going on? So I've addressed it a little bit in the comments. So in case y'all have seen that, I've just said it's been a lot. I'll update soon. Kind of just said, keep praying. There's been so much that's happened. It's like, I don't know if I should just tell y'all everything that's happened. Like, I don't mind sharing it, or if I should just tell you where we are now. I don't know. It's a lot, y'all. I don't know how much of it I actually can share. So to just kind of give y'all the cliff notes is we have been waiting all this time for an appraisal. We were supposed to actually close May 23rd, and we had to ask for an extension because an appraiser still hadn't picked it up. Appraisals apparently are really hard to come by right now, especially in Florida. I don't know. This is just what I'm being told. Well, fast forward to today, we finally have the appraisal, and we are set to close on Monday or Tuesday. So we actually had to have even another extension. It looked like it would be falling through at one point because it's a long time for the sellers to wait. But they're not waiting on us. They're waiting on an appraiser. Like, it's nothing on our end. We've done everything that we can do. Anyway, but it has worked out. Praise the Lord. So, not gonna lie, I've been a basket case a few times along this way. So, we've also run into another snag. So, we are thankful the land portion looks like it is finally working out, coming to a close next week, as long as everything continues to go that way. Well, then we ran into a snag with a zoning issue. So we are now working on that, and that isn't an easy process to work through, but I am doing everything in my power, and Nathan is doing everything in his power, and it looks like things is promising, I'll say. Okay, at one point we thought it was literally crumbling before our eyes, and I actually called, she is the pastor's wife of the pastor that married Nathan and I. So it was actually the pastor that Nathan and I grew up with. I called her at one point because I was just a mess. And we talked, and she was so encouraging. And I was like, it just looks like everything's falling apart. I don't know what to do. And the next words that she said has stuck out to me so strong. She just said, it's not over. It's not over, Jessica. I was like, you're right, it's not. Like, and things have kind of, like, since that point, that was last week. Since that point, I'm not gonna lie, it still has been very hard, but it's not over yet. We are still in this game. And I've been listening to the song by Ricardo Sanchez, It's Not Over. Such a good song. It's totally like what we're going through. It's not over yet. So the zoning issue we are working through, Nathan and I have stopped and prayed a lot during this, should we not proceed anymore? God, what are you saying here? And even though this isn't easy, we have felt 100% from God to keep taking the next step. We'll just keep taking each step as we can, asking Jesus to carry us along the way. So it did honestly look like things were going to crumble at one point, but the appraisal ended up coming through. The zoning issue is still in process. We are still working through it, but it is looking very promising. We won't have any answers till like August though. I know, timeline wise, like seriously, Jessica, like what are you doing here? But we are still with the home place. They said that this does not hinder them from having the house on order or anything like that. So as long as everything continues to fall into line, we should be good to go. If it doesn't, I do kind of have a backup plan. Worst case, the land is buildable. We would just build a small house. Now that's time, money. Not exactly sure of the other things that would need to come together for that, but that would be the worst case scenario. So anyways, that's where we're at. We are excited because we did get the good news about the appraisal and the closing date this morning. So that's super exciting. Editing Jessica here. So I realized I was extremely vague. I thought that I had kind of explained things a little bit better, but I did not. So I apologize. It is hard because I don't feel like I can share everything. What we ran into, because I just said zoning issue, like I didn't explain. We had done our due diligence before, even looking at the property, let alone putting in a contract on it. And we were told that it was zoned for manufactured homes. Well, then we found out that it in fact was not zoned. It is not zoned for manufactured homes. So we are dealing with the county and working on trying to get it rezoned. So, but it's a long process. It's not something that's just super easy. I'm hopeful. Things seem promising, but it literally has to go like before the board of commissioners and be voted upon and all of that. So we will not have those answers until like August, because it's just not like an overnight process. So that's what we ran into. We are still moving forward with it because we just feel like this is what God has for us, and we really like the land. If it doesn't work out to where it isn't able to put a manufactured home on it, we'll kind of deal with it whenever it comes. Like I said, we kind of have a backup plan, just one step at a time. It has been very hard because we thought that we had everything in line, everything worked out, and then to have this huge thing kind of be uncovered, and that it's not that easy. But hopefully things will line up and it won't really hinder our process. So if the vote is yes, that it's okay, then it doesn't stop our timeline, basically. If the vote's no, we will, just have to figure something else out. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of clear, because like I said, it was kind of vague. So I apologize for that. Back to the vlog. Was it worth the wait?
Yeah.
Huh? Y'all been waiting for 2 o'clock to come, huh? Is it good, girlfriend?
Mine's mango.
Yeah, it was a certain flavor. We couldn't choose a flavor. It was called Sunrise Sunset. It's really good. Refreshing.
I'm waiting for the car.
Okay.
Because I got my hands.
All right, let's go.
Good night. Smells is right there.
I know.
Right next to it. Mom said.
I wish they were giving out free food today. That would be fabulous.
But I can see the turtles move.
Yeah. What you got cooking?
Sloppy Joes.
Yep. Addie likes to make sloppy joes when we do that for dinner. Almost got it all.
It's done. I just need to drain it and add ketchup and mustard.
Oh, don't put it on the cookbook. Put it on the counter. Thank you. Okay. All right. Good job. Thank you.
You don't need the bun.
Okay, so Addie. Oh, don't do that.
Like this will be mine.
So, sloppy joes are ready. We're also having tater tots.
And mom's veggies.
Your veggies. You're gonna eat some vegetables.
Mom's veggies. I didn't say it's our veggies.
So we got vegetables and more tater tots in the air fryer that are almost done. And Addison's gonna eat all the zucchini.
Sloppy Joes, we don't have vegetables.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you take that from her? Did you take that from her? You gotta share. You seem perfectly fine with it. Hi, sweet girl. Well, this just about sums up my day. Oh, it feels like it's been, well, just a very long week because of just getting the kids back and forth to kayak camp. Anyway, so my sister showed up to get my niece and she just left. So I've been hanging out with her for a few hours. So that was nice because I don't get to see her all too often. And now I'm kind of doing the mom pickup game, cleaning up all the stuff, the randomness that happens. I don't even know. They're starting a movie, so I got to get in there. But I wanted to close and say thank you so much for your prayers and support during this time. It's a little crazy. We're taking it one day at a time, just trusting the Lord through this process. It's not in our will, or I was going to say our will or Nathan's will. It's not in my will. It's not in Nathan's will. We're just trusting God's will every step of the way. It is definitely a growing in our faith process, which is a good thing. So, but if y'all would please continue. I got to stop cleaning. Okay. And just please continue to keep us lifted up in your prayers. We've got to get past this zoning issue. So thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see y'all in the next video.